Hey, thank you for watching my video. I wanted to make an update video on how my life has been since I left teaching. I made a video about 3 years ago now, maybe a little over 3 years, about quitting teaching and why I quit. And I don't really post that much on YouTube, but those videos have been my most popular videos. And like to this day, people still comment on those videos, expressing they've gone through the same thing, or they'll just have questions. And I want to say thank you guys for watching the video and for commenting. I do feel kind of bad that people feel the same way I do, but I am glad that my videos resonated with you. So I just wanted to update everybody. Did I make the right decision? Do I regret leaving teaching? So that's what I'm going to be talking about here. First, I want to give a shout out to the people who are teaching right now, especially if you taught during the pandemic. Kudos to y'all, because I don't think I could have done that. I didn't even want to do online teaching when I was thinking about quitting. So I can imagine being thrust into that and having to worry about the pandemic, even worry about yourself and your own family, and then worry about teaching. I can imagine the stress you had to go through. So thank y'all for your service, for what you do for kids, and for what you do for the educational field. First, I want to say some of the benefits from quitting teaching. I'm a lot more well-rested. If you watch my previous videos, which I'll link up here, I don't know if I'm pointing in the right place, up here, I wasn't getting a lot of sleep. I was only getting a couple of hours of sleep most nights, because I would bring work home and I'd be grading, or I'd take a nap, and then I'd wake up later and grade. So I was getting like sometimes like 2 to 4 hours of sleep during the school year on weeknights. 5 if it was a good night. But now I've been getting 6, 7, 8 plus hours of sleep a night. So I'm definitely a lot more well rested. I've also lost weight since then. Since 2019, I've lost like 20 pounds, maybe 20 something pounds. And of course, quitting teaching wasn't the only change I made. I made some changes in my diet. I got off antidepressants, and that led to my weight loss too. But I definitely am not as stressed as I used to be, and I know that contributed to my weight loss. Speaking of the getting off the antidepressants, I just wanted to say I take these now when I need them. It's called Ollie. This is not sponsored, but I take these because when I got off my antidepressants, the psychiatrist was like, if you want to take something natural, you can find these at Target or any store, any drugstore. So they really help me on the days where I'm feeling stressed, just to relax. And I mean, it may be all in my mind. It might be a placebo effect, but it works. What other benefits have I had? I've had more time for myself, more time for the people I care about, more time for the things that I care about. I think I made the right decision. However, there are some negatives that I've experienced the past couple of years. I'm already kind of a high-strung person, so that first year after quitting teaching, it was a lot of moments where I kind of was embarrassed. I was like, I have 2 degrees technically, and I wasn't successful. I just felt kind of embarrassed for not being able to handle teaching. That's how I was viewing it. And it wasn't every day that I felt like that, but it just made me feel like I was just a failure. Recently, I've been feeling like I hate that it went the way it did, but I made the best decision for me. And when I got into teaching, I was passionate about it. I was passionate about teaching. I was passionate about helping children, working with children. So I tried it, so it wasn't a bad thing to get into teaching. And it also wasn't bad to get out when I realized I didn't like it anymore, when I realized it was harming my health. So I don't feel that way anymore. Right now, I'm working in another program. I'm doing a medical coding and billing program. Medical coding and billing, it's kind of hard to explain, but they're pretty much, medical coders and billers are like the middlemen between the patient and the doctor and your insurance. The medical coders and the billers pretty much make sure that your procedures get paid for and that the hospital or the doctor's office is reimbursed. So I'm getting towards the end of that program right now. I really like it. It deals with science. I like science, so I think it's better for my personality. I don't have to perform, you know, and it's very technical, which is right up my alley. I haven't started working in it yet. I still have to get certified, but I can already tell it's a better fit for who I am. I've been working part-time jobs since I left teaching, so that's good and bad. It's good because I have like more time for myself, but it's also bad because I don't have a lot of money. And again, I don't live by myself, so that's a privilege I have. I've been in a position where I'm not the only one who pays the bills where I live, so my part-time jobs, I just pay what I need to pay, and I don't have to worry about the other bills. So I've been very privileged to be able to do that. But you know, I work for these companies where I'm an independent contractor, so I had to get insurance through the healthcare thing, the government thing. So I do miss having a full-time job, and I did look, but every job that every company that would reach out to me, it would just be like more teaching stuff. And I don't want to teach. I don't want to work in education ever again. Like I thought I did, but no, I'm done with education. Like no. So I was like, I got to get a certification. So that's why I'm doing the medical coding and billing thing. I think it's interesting that so many people are saying the same things about teaching, and it doesn't seem like education is changing. Like even the pandemic didn't change it. You know, I'm still seeing people making videos saying they're quitting teaching, and it's the same stress I went through, just with the added stress that the pandemic added. It's like I don't know what would have to change for people to listen to teachers and to respect them and to pay them what they're worth and to not overwhelm them, you know. One thing I have realized these past few years is that because going back to what I said when I felt embarrassed about what I did, I realized I was equating my job with my worth. And so like for the past like couple of years, I've just been like, I have this new belief that it's like what you do to make money is not you. I mean, it's a part of you, especially if it's something that you love or something that you're passionate about or something you've always wanted to do. But you're more than your job. You're more than your career, you know? So if you haven't found your dream job, or if you're having a hard time at work, try not to internalize any criticism you're getting at work, because yeah, you're a worker, but you're also a person. You're also a friend. You're somebody's significant other. You're somebody's daughter or son or child. You're somebody's parent, somebody's sister, somebody's brothers. You know, we have so much more that adds to our value. We have interests and hobbies and dreams outside of work. And so, I don't know, I feel like that's the lesson I've learned. Teaching and quitting teaching has taught me that work-life balance is very important for me. I need a job I can go to and clock out, and when I clock out, I'm truly off work. And this field I'm getting into is very much like that. But also, it taught me that it's fine to go after your career goals and your education goals. That's fine, especially if you have the ability to. But you're more than what you do to make money. You're more than that. Everyone is. And I think we just have to keep that in mind, you know. So when you go through things at work, when you feel stressed because of something that's going on in your career, so that you don't feel down on yourself, because you're more than a worker. You're a human. So I know I rambled, but I just wanted to update everybody. I don't know what I'm doing with this channel. Sometimes I want to make consistent YouTube videos, but I don't know what they would be about. So yeah, but again, thank you to everybody who's watched my teaching videos. Thank you to all you teachers who are out there, and thank you for the people who can handle teaching, and who the people who enjoy teaching, who are good at it, and the people who thrive in it. Thank you for what you do, you know, because I've had good teachers throughout my life, and I'm very grateful for them. So thank you. And everybody who's sticking it out, thank y'all for sticking it out. Everybody who tried and couldn't do it, thank y'all for trying. That's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. This is Atia. Have a beautiful day, and remember, you're more than your job.